Peace with you. I'm Deacon Danny with Christ the King School and Church. Last week we explored St. Ignatius's 10th rule for discernment of spirits. Briefly, it is to savor consolation, to remember, recall, relish the joys and graces in order to prepare for future desolation. Basically, gather strength. This week, we're going to take a look at the 11th rule, or the universal principle of spiritual life. St. Ignatius says that a time of consolation should provide an opportunity for growth in true humility, and that we can acknowledge with gratitude the gifts we have received and recognize the full gratuity of God's favor. We may do well to take stock of how poorly we fare when such consolation is withdrawn. So, humility. On the other hand, if we are afflicted by desolation, we should take some consolation in knowing that God's grace is always sufficient to follow the way of the Lord. End quote. So Rule 11 calls for humility and gratitude in times of consolation. It is so wise in these times to savor the goodness, gathering strength and wisdom for when the winds of life change, and to trust in God's strength, presence, and grace in times of desolation. Take some time today with Jesus and savor some recent times of joy and experiences of peace and love. Also, visit with Jesus about an area you're experiencing heaviness or discouragement. Notice how Jesus responds. Let's pray for one another. God bless.